Hey party people, happy Monday. I'm really glad I'm doing these videos every day so I can keep track of what day it is. Leah Rowe here, life, business, and culture coach at The Perk. And today we are talking about something I never really ever thought about before, and that is pandemic-proof culture. So I chatted with one of my clients today who they are not a remote company, but are obviously going remote now. So they're figuring things out. They were not completely set up for remote before this happened. And so we had a good talk. She said, we say we have a good culture here, but now we have to prove it. We're being put to the test. And she really doesn't want this to be a black hole in the history of the company. She doesn't want to lose people when this is all over. She doesn't want people to leave because they weren't able to handle this situation correctly, which I think is a huge fear for tons of business owners right now. And this is the right thing to be thinking about. Yes, there's a lot of chaos right now, but we are going to get through it. We will get back to normalcy. And so it's good to be taking action now, but also thinking ahead to the future of we want to make sure that we're intentional. We take care of things as we can right now so that we don't lose people in the future. So I said to her, you're doing a great job. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Nobody, when they start a company says, is our culture pandemic proof? How do we build this culture to be pandemic proof? That question is never asked. It probably will be now. And honestly, on my intake forms going forward with organizations, maybe I'll ask, is your culture pandemic proof? But that is not something that we've ever considered before. But in a way, it is. Without saying, are we building a pandemic proof culture? We have done these little things called values and built our company around our values because we want our company to stand the test of time. And so I said to her, your values as a company, you focus on caring, you focus on continuous learning, and you focus on performance. These are the things that you need to focus on and you need to live right now in order to make your culture pandemic proof. You need to live these values. If at the end of the day, you are caring about each other, you are learning a lot, and we're all learning a lot right now. But I told her, don't be afraid to say, hey, I don't have all the answers, but we are going to learn a shit ton over the next few weeks or the next few months, and we are going to take action and make changes based on what we're learning and performance, aka this means get shit done. If you guys care about each other, if you learn a lot and you take action based on what you learn, and if you're getting shit done, that is all that counts. So when all of this craziness is over, if your team can look back and you can look back and say, you know what? That was totally insane. We had no idea what we were doing, but we took care of each other. But we learned a ton and we moved the needle. We got stuff done. This is what matters. What matters right now is living your company's values. So the way to make your culture pandemic proof right now is you need to live your values. We have values because they guide our behavior. And if you think about it, your values, this is why we as humans have religion. This is why people have religion, is because when the whole world doesn't make sense and things are crazy, people can come back to their God. People can come back to their Buddha. People can come back to the universe. Whatever that is, you have this thing as your core when the world doesn't make sense that you can come back to. And that is what you need at your company right now. The world doesn't make sense. You need to bring your people back to your values and living your values. So, is your culture pandemic proof? Not a great question to ask. What you really need to be asking right now is, are we living our values? Are you? All right. As you know, if you've been watching these every day, I am doing these videos daily, so do not miss one. Go sign up at choosetheperk.com. I'm also doing free live webinars this week on how to work at home with your kids and also how to manage a team who is working at home with their kids. Recordings will be available as well, so go on to choosetheperk.com, sign up for our webinars, or you can go to the bottom and sign up for the recordings. And ask me questions. I'm talking to people all day long, helping them troubleshoot issues with their remote work, their team communication, collaboration, all that. Please do not be hesitant to reach out to me. I am here for you. I am so here for you. All right, we did it. We got through Monday. We can do this, team. We got this. You got this. See you tomorrow.